David, and I'm the Managing Director of Wellness. And we were requested to talk a bit about something pertaining to AIDS, since this is AIDS Day. So I thought we would do something that maybe is a bit fun, but maybe also a bit embarrassing. So you guys bear with me. My intent is not to embarrass anyone, but rather to have a good discussion about sex. So we all realize that sex is a large part of the reason why people get infected with HIV. And I think most of you here are married, is that correct? Who's married here this morning? Do we have any single people, or are we all married? Who are the single people? Okay. Are you single?
No, sorry.
She's my wife, that's why I'm So if you're single, I'm sure you probably have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So just because I talk about marriage doesn't mean that I'm excluding you. I'm talking to everyone who's involved in an intimate relationship with someone from the opposite sex. So let me ask a question as we get started this morning. What are some of the reasons for conflict in a marriage or in an intimate relationship? Just give me some ideas from your own experience. What are some things that cause conflict in our relationship with our husband or our wife or our boyfriend or girlfriend? Anybody?
Unfaithfulness.
Okay, so we have infidelity or unfaithfulness.
Did you know that's the #1 reason why people call us, your employee wellness program, for help? #1 reason for calls from Barclays Bank.
Wow.
Any other ideas about conflict?
Financial problems.
Financial. I'm trying to get this moving here. So if you do a study, experts tell us that some of the top things that couples fight about: money, sex, children, religion, politics, in-laws. So if you do a study of some of the top reasons why couples fight, you have those. So sex is right up there at the top. And I wanted to talk a little bit this morning about why we find that sex is such a difficult topic sometimes within marriage. And all of us are in the professional world, and we understand this term, best practice, right? We all understand best practice. So we've all discovered that when we do our work, when we do something in life, there's a best way, and then there are ways that are not best way. So what I would like to discuss with you this morning is a best practice with regards to our sexuality as human beings and within marriage. So a way of starting this topic is for me to draw a picture for you. Now I must tell you I'm not a very good artist, so you might have to forgive me. But for this morning what I want to do is draw a very sexy woman for you. Okay? So immediately the guys were already piqued, because maybe you know or don't know, but the primary way that men are excited sexually is which way? Through our eyes, right? So if you see a picture of a lady showing some skin, what happens? Men, we get excited. Or if we see our wife standing there in the shower, whoo, we get excited quickly. Women, on the other hand, aren't so excited visually. How do you think women get excited sexually? What is your opinion about how you think a woman gets excited? A woman gets excited emotionally, right? So when a woman feels like a man understands her and loves her, right? Then she is more willing to get into the mood, maybe. Whereas with men, it doesn't matter if they had a fight 10 minutes ago. So I can have a fight with my wife 10 minutes ago, but if I see her naked, the fight, I'm ready. But my wife is like, this man, he fights with me, and now what does he want to do? He wants to get with it? No, it's not going to happen. So, here's a very sexy woman for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay? we have a nice heart. And then down here we have the happy place. Okay? So what I'm talking about is the vagina. So we have the heart and we have the vagina. That's the happy place. So now, men, where do we want to go with our wife? Where do we want to go?
The happy place.
We want to go here, right? So here we are over here and we want to go straight. We wake up in the morning, maybe we had a nice dream about something, and we see our wife and we say, come on baby, let's go for it. We want to go right here. But I think you see where I'm going. What's the best way to get to here with regards to a woman? The best way is to go here, okay? Once you come here and you spend time here, then what happens? Then you can go here nicely. So what do I mean by that? So let me just say that to use an easy term, you have to be nice to the woman, okay? Maybe you buy her some flowers. Maybe you listen to her. Maybe you take time to do something that she likes. And these are just some examples of a way that you can be nice to the woman. And research shows us that men are on average on a 3-day cycle with regards to their sexuality, meaning that if a man has a sexual release, for the first day he's relaxed. The second day, you know, the build-up begins. By the third day, most men who are healthy, they're starting to think about sex again by the third day. So it's a great time for a man to be nice to his woman on the cycle and help his wife to feel like, you know, she can receive her husband. Now, by the same token, I'm going to draw you a sexy man. Okay, so now for the ladies, I'm going to draw you a sexy man. So here we have a sexy man. Okay? What do women want to do with their men, according to this drawing? Where do you think women want to go? They want to go straight over here. Right? They want to talk to the man. They want the man to listen. Right? They want him to pay attention. When she walks in and says, honey, do you notice something different today? What does she want from her man? Oh, dear, you cut your hair. You look so lovely. Or, oh, my dear, I see you bought a new dress. But most men, what do? When our wife asks that question, we think, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. This is a trick question, and now I don't know what to answer. So women, they want to go straight over here. They want to connect with their man emotionally. They want to connect with him heart to heart. But the truth is, for whatever reason, men are sexually motivated much more than women. So what's a good way for a woman to get to a man's heart? What do you think? You go here and over here and up to here. Okay? Now, let me just say, you might disagree with me. All I'm saying is that marriage counselors and psychologists, relationship people, they've all understood that this is best practice with regards to sexuality, okay? So you might agree or disagree, or you might say that men are pigs, that men, all they think about is sex. Men might say that women are too complicated, and if they were simpler, things would be better. But the truth is that women are different than men, right? We can all agree that we're very different from each other. So best practice is understanding those differences and working together with those differences. But what happens with this cycle often? What happens here? The woman says, Yulim Kumbabu. So what does she do? She kicks the man out of the bedroom, right? Go sleep on the couch. No sex for you.